Hello, welcome to the Man for Justice show.
We are going to give you the information right out of the files.
Yes, we are going to go through the facts, dates, times, and reference points, as they relate to other Argentinians, so as to be able to confirm my allegations.
Yeah on me. Yeezy said me are going to blow their shit out of the water.
We are going to not only give you the eyewitness point of view, we are going to give you a place to reference. They can lose all the records they want. Hell, they can say they don't know, but they can lose cricket line fills, phone call logs that should be taped and logged, or any other Argentination's records. Yay, and not calls to the highway patrol.
Monday, September 0, 2007, 8 p.m. I arrived home, turned off the VCR and rewound the tape. When I reviewed the tape, I noticed that the timestamp off. As I watched the tape, I realized that I was not on it. Well, heck, I turned the VCR on before I left. I had to be on it. I had to walk to the car. 2:55 p.m. I called the sheriff's office to advise them I had someone in my house. While I was gone, they told me that there had to be something missing before they would come out to take a report. 0 p.m.
Thursday, September 13, 2076, 39 a.m. up the cam so I went to the sheriff's office. They refused to deliver my supiness. 5:54 am up.
Monday, August 6, 2,007,646 Annie cleaned the living room up. 9:55 am. David called, and I suggested we go to the courthouse. We did, and I got a copy of what Sergeant Keith had told the judge to obtain the 96-hour hold. David and I talked with the county commissioners for almost an hour. I told them almost everything. It felt good that they not only listened to me, they told me that they could see my point of view obtaining to this incident. 49 a.m. to 6 p.m. 5:27 p.m. I called the sheriff's office to leave a message for Detective Traponti. It was for him to give the papers I had filled out on the charges on my sister assaulting me. Well, for him to give these papers to Brian Kidwell. There was a copy of all papers and the voluntary statement form that the sheriff's office lost twice. I have signed 3 copies. I wonder how many copies they can lose. 0:27 p.m.
Tuesday, June 26, 2075, 27:28 a.m. I called the police hotline. I called the sheriff's office and left a message to have Officer Vernon return my call. 12:16 a.m. back, but hot me AC fucked up. Rick W. seen me at the car wash and he told me he had went by my house and he did not see my truck, so he did not stop. He asked me if I had my sister helping me. He said that he seen my sister and her helpers, the people out of the log home, carrying things in my yard, to where he did not know, and he did not give it a second thought because it was my sister. I left the car wash and a black 4X drive pickup pulled in front of me. The passenger was looking out of the back window laughing and pointing his finger at me. The chick driving was in the middle of the road and would not let me by. I finally got by her. I had a bad feeling that they were deliberate stalling me. When I got in sight of my house, Ruthann was between my house and hers. Why, she does not have flowers over there, and ways she cannot walk to her own mailbox. What is she doing over on that side of the yard?
Someone had to have been here. My electricity had been shut off. I had wired my AC in at the fuse box, but I had only wired up one of the wires without a breaker. The one that grounded the AC was on another breaker altogether, which would have been okay if the one breaker had shut off. When they shut off one breaker and not both, it burned up my AC. I know that someone had shut off the power, because my clock had the right time on it, the one that ran on batteries. I called the sheriff's office, and they told that my neighbor's house had just gotten broken into and someone was on their way. I filled out an incident report or a statement and I signed it in front of the officer. Wednesday, June 27, 2007 Sunday, July 01, 2007 11:2:19 am. Bobby and I left for a while. Hey, we sat a trap for who you say? Well, who? I sat a 6-hour tape. It should show whomever is doing their best to make me look bad at their game. 4:18 p.m. Your Honor, I can only pray upon your impeccable reputation for being fair and just. I know some of the things that I am implying sounds a little hard to believe. All of what